Hello, all. This week's declaration is I am God's masterpiece. I chose this one because as we approach Father's Day, I've been reflecting on how one thing my dad did really well was affirm me in my beauty and my femininity. And I was so blessed to have a dad who echoed God's words over me that I'm God's masterpiece. I remember some sweet moments. One was going to my first disco and coming down the stairs, probably looking, feeling so awkward and embarrassed, all dressed up in my old disco gear. And I just remember my dad waiting at the bottom of the stairs and saying something like, "You look beautiful," or "Who's this princess coming down the stairs?" Something like that, where I just felt received and affirmed. And that was so powerful. It was one of those moments where it could go either way, and you're just sort of stepping out, trying out, getting dressed up and trying to be beautiful and things. And the voice of my father in that moment was affirmation and was that stamp of approval. And it so shaped my understanding of myself as well, and my acceptance of myself. And I remember he came and picked us up from the disco, me and a couple of my friends, and he took us to this hotel to have non-alcoholic cocktails to celebrate the fact we were all looking so gorgeous and had our nails done at this little party. And we felt so grown up and cool, and he treated us like princesses. And that was extremely powerful. And there was another turning point moment when I first got my period, when I was reaching puberty. Again, such an awkward moment where I don't like what my body's doing. This feels strange. This is disgusting. And in that moment, Dad celebrated me, gave me a bunch of flowers, and we went shopping together, and he bought me a special skirt. And a moment where I could have gone into shame around my body and all that was happening. And he helped fend off some of that shame by really celebrating who I was and who I was as a woman and who God had made me to be in my body. So those are really precious moments. And if you're watching, thank you so much for those. Those were formative moments, and I love you and I'm grateful for that. Now, I'm aware that many of you watching might go, "Oh, that's really precious. My dad did not do that. My dad wasn't around, or if he was around, he didn't do that or did quite the opposite." And I know that is so many people's stories, and that hurts so much. It hurts me even just thinking about it, because I know how powerful our parents are in shaping our identity, and especially our fathers in modeling the Heavenly Father. So I'm sorry if you experienced the opposite. And I'm here with good news, which is that your Heavenly Father wants to step into that place and re-speak truth over you, rewire your understanding of who you are. That is what God is in the business of doing. He is the great Redeemer, and he can take all the mess and all the broken bits, and he can rewire them and make masterpieces, make something that was more beautiful than it ever could have been, by redeeming the scars. And there's a beautiful prophetic word that the Glasgow Prophetic Centre released that I'm going to speak over you, and receive it as your Heavenly Father speaking over you, and receive it in the place of any lies and put downs that your earthly father may have said. I am the creator. I am the artist. I am the sculptor. The origin of all colors is in me. The essence of all beauty is in me. Do you not see the flourish of my hand in everything I have made? Look and see the patterns, the rhythms, the hues. Take the time and ponder the effervescence. The codes, the mysteries, the intricate details of every living thing are there by my choosing. Now consider this. You are my masterpiece. I have knitted together the threads of your skin with the fibers of your destiny, and I call you beautiful. I am weaving the story of your life into a rich tapestry for all to see. I'm picking up the broken pieces and placing them carefully into a coloured mosaic to display my glory. Watch as I make all things new. Ask me, and I will show you what you need to see in order to truly believe that I am indeed building you into a vessel for my glory. Receive that today. You are God's masterpiece. You're so precious. And let the Heavenly Father's voice wash over you, cleanse you, reform you, and reshape you. Let go of the old lies and labels that have held you back and have tormented you and have warred against the love of the Heavenly Father for you, and receive the Heavenly Father's love deep, deep, deep into every fibre of your being.